I really need a burp. They want to come out. Burp me.
Oh.
You bigger whack.
That's a bit weird, sorry. Oh, no, I'm overstimulated and hot again. No.
Oh, no. No. Everybody.
No. Good day.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the comfort zone. The comfort zone.
Very hot, very sweaty, very
As always.
overstimulated.
Expect nothing less from us.
We do run hot.
We do.
Well, I definitely do. You were wearing a hoodie a minute ago. And you were
I was
okay.
wearing a hoodie, but do you know what? I'm going to call that like making myself really hot so that when I take the hoodie off, I appreciate the cold a lot more.
Fair.
Yeah,
I currently have a cold water bottle on my neck.
That's why you're looking like you're like having a weird armrest
I'm
moment.
like just chilling, but I'm holding a bottle of water against my neck because I'm so hot that I can't function. But as soon as I use JC's genius hack,
you're alive again.
I'm alive.
Do you know what I feel like? We are complaining so much about the heat, but as soon as it's gone, we're going to want it to come back.
I don't know. The other day I started thinking about autumn and like getting a coffee and being cozy and wearing a scarf. And then I started thinking about Christmas and I've started planning what I'm buying people. And I'm just like,
already?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I think the SSRIs, I don't even think I'm on an SSRI.
What's that?
It's selective serotonin inhibitors.
Yep.
I don't think I'm even on that, but whatever, the medication I'm on does make you hotter.
Okay.
And I think because of that, I'm so done with the heat, especially
Really?
because the UK is so humid and the walls are so thick.
Yeah. Everything's insulated and hotter and it's not good vibes.
And I live top floor.
Yeah, heat rises, you know.
Heat does rise.
Yeah. Or
I tried to burp JC a minute ago. It wasn't very successful.
didn't go down very well.
I always have a panic around this point of the start of the episode where I go, are we recording?
We are recording.
We are.
We kind of know what we're doing. Not 100% of the time.
I think we're getting there.
90% of the time. We're like 40 episodes. No, we're not. No, we are. If you include minisodes, we've done like probably over 50 episodes.
That's crazy.
Whoa. You okay there?
Yeah, I've just put the water bit between my shoulder blades and it feels quite nice.
Love that for you. You carry on doing whatever you're doing there.
It's working for me.
I'm glad. I just had a thought about the Sunday scaries, actually. And if you're experiencing them right now, just know that you have got through every single Monday, every single Sunday in your life thus far, and you will get through this one. And it won't ever be as scary as you think it will be.
And the weekend will come soon enough.
Yeah. Don't know, just had a little brainwave there because they can be real and we can dread the week so much, but it's about injecting little bits of happiness into your week, little bits of fun, little bit of things to look forward to.
Some hope.
Yeah, that help alleviate the Sunday scaries. And hopefully we will help to alleviate your Sunday scaries as well by spending your Sunday evening with you.
Get a snack, get a cuppa.
Have a Kit Kat.
Have a Kit Kat, have an ice cream. Have whatever you want.
What's your favourite snack right now? Me? Yeah. Or like food or just anything.
Well, I have been quite obsessed with Baby Bells and cheese strings.
I saw that massive thing of Baby Bells you bought.
I got like 36 from Costco.
How many are left?
I haven't actually opened them yet.
Oh.
I know, I started panicking. I was thinking, oh my God, I'm not going to make it through all these, am I?
When do they go out of date?
Oh, it won't be for ages.
I think, isn't it like plastic?
It's like literally plastic. It's not going out of date.
They've been at your like hyperfixation for a while.
Yeah, I would. Well, do you want to know my current non-food hyperfixation, which is probably going to sound so weird, especially if you're from this place?
What?
America.
Oh.
I am so hyperfixated on America in general at the moment.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I've got like a real thing about wanting to be able to memorize all of the states.
How many do you know?
I think I did it this morning and I did like 39 in about 4 minutes.
Do you have to place them on the map as well as remember what they are?
No, you just write it down and then it puts it in its place.
Oh, but I feel like I do really well.
The ones that I always forget are like Wyoming and other ones that I've forgotten.
Give me 5 off the top of your head.
Delaware, New Jersey, Rhode Island, New York, Connecticut.
Wow.
I'm so hyperfixated on it and I don't know why. I've never had like this much of a hyperfixation before.
I'm going to try and give 5 more.
Yeah, go on.
Illinois.
Yeah.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Dakota, North Dakota.
North Dakota.
South Dakota, South Carolina.
Well, kind of a cheat, but I'll let you off.
Well.
Michigan, Maine, Minnesota.
Yeah, in order.
Florida, California.
Miami.
Kentucky,
Hawaii.
Alabama. Okay, what's going on? Alaska. Okay. Just, yeah, I really don't know what's wrong with me.
Next episode, you're going to have to list all 50. And we're going to put you to the test. 52.
I knew she was doing it on the train here.
How many states?
I thought there was 52, but then I looked it up and it said 50, so...
I think I get confused between the amount of weeks in a year and the amount of states. 52.
That's like, do you ever get confused about how many pennies are in a pound and how many minutes are in an hour? Oh, because I always think there's 60p to a pound, but there's not.
No, it's 100p to a pound.
Yeah, and there's not 100 minutes in an hour.
No, 60.
But I get confused with those things.
You're a silly little goose, you.
I am silly. I also
Silly
can't
little
do
goose.
maths to save my life. So.
I actually did further maths at school.
All right.
Just saying. But I've never needed it a day in my life, ever.
To be fair, you are, like, mental maths. You're stronger at that than most people probably.
When have you ever experienced me doing mental maths?
I don't know, when we go out for dinner and you can, like, divide things a bit better.
What did you think?
Probably.
I think I always use a calculator.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. Like, we have calculators. Why do you even need to teach maths anymore?
Exactly.
That's so dumb. There's obviously so much more to maths than adding and subtracting.
Anyway, if you're struggling at maths, don't worry about it. Because you'll most likely never need it again. Just a fun
That's
fact.
our advice for the day. If you're
Yeah.
at school, give up. You're never going to need it.
Yeah. No, that's really bad advice. Don't listen to us.
No.
Anyway, wins and wobbles.
Wins and wobbles.
Wins and
That
wobbles.
always makes me cringe every time I hear myself sing it in that tune, but I keep doing it.
Oh, don't stop because I love it.
Oh, okay.
Wins and wobbles. We're going to get that properly produced.
We should send it to, like, a guy on Fiverr that, like...
Turns it into a ringtone.
Actually, I think you meant to boycott Fiverr. Don't do that. As in, don't use them.
Fiverr.
Although I don't know. Maybe they're not on the boycott list. Can someone tell us?
I don't know.
I feel like I find it hard to know what brands are. I kind of just assume that all brands are.
Yeah. So
And then when they're not, I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Good for you.
An
Well
ethical,
done.
slightly ethical brand.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's hard to come across these days.
Yeah.
Anyway.
My win recently, and actually, can I have a little rant while I do this win?
Of course.
It's not that, it is still a win. I've done a lot of podcasts recently.
Yeah.
Not a lot. I've done a fair few.
You've been cheating on the comfort zone.
Yeah, sorry. I've been featuring on other people's podcasts.
How dare you?
One of them was like my dream podcast that I really desperately wanted to do, and it's coming out. I think it'll be out by the time this episode's out. Let me just mentally do the maths.
I'll
Coming
be your
out next
calculator.
Monday.
Okay.
This is going to be out after that, right? I went on the Stompcast with Dr. Alex George.
Crazy.
That was like, because I just really admire him and what he does. And I have met him before, and I knew he was a lovely guy, and I just think his podcast is a very cool concept.
haven't
And
listened to it.
I got invited on it, and that was so cool for me because, yeah, that was one of my, like, when my book publicists were talking about doing like PR for my book, which honestly made me so uncomfortable. Like, the idea of just walking around promoting myself is so weird.
T-shirt on.
Yeah, buy my book. But yeah, I said, like, I would actually love to go on his podcast, and then boom, I got invited. What a day, what a time.
How did it go? How was it fun?
It was great, and he's
Love that.
so nice, and it was so good, and I feel like we had a really good conversation.
Love that.
We sat on a bench, we
Wow.
watched some ducklings.
Aw.
People were walking past and looking at us like, why are you talking into microphones? But it was a good time. The other rant I have is I did go on a different podcast who I'm not going to name because they were really nice people.
Yeah.
They were genuinely lovely people, and I really liked them, and I really liked the conversation we had, some of it. But when the podcast came out, the titles were so clickbaity and just felt very like I was being exploited a bit, because like I had kind of opened up a little bit about things,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was very much like blasted all over the titles and the thumbnail, and that made me so uncomfortable. And actually I was quite upset because I was like, I thought we had a nice conversation.
And it feels like you've just used me.
You've used me for clickbait. Because bear in mind, you don't get paid to go on other people's podcasts. So
Yeah.
you're obviously, they're getting something out of it, but you're not. And
Yeah.
I don't know, it just felt sad because I thought they were really nice. And I'm sure they are really nice. It was just a like error of judgment.
That's
but
not so fun.
it felt very like
Taken
being
advantage
exploited.
of.
Yeah. And I just didn't love that. So,
No, that gives icky vibes.
but I think it happens all the time to people who are in any form of like public eye. Sorry if
Yeah.
you keep hearing a clicking, by the way, it's the water bottle against my neck.
It's her ice pack.
Let me adjust it. There we go. Like, you see all the time the Sun or the Mirror or whatever doing really clickbaity, what's the word?
Clickbait.
No, like when something's really extreme and they're doing it to like get attention. What is it? Sensationalize. That's the word. Oh my god, that was annoying me so much.
Sensationalized.
Yeah, that was the word.
Sensationalized.
They sensationalize things, and they do things to get the most clicks and the most views, and it happens all the time in the media, but
Yeah.
I've never really had it done to me before. Obviously, like if I'm talking about anorexia to people that aren't used to that, that's quite a dramatic thing for a lot of people to think about, and it's you know that could be dramatized, but I've never really had that happen to me.
Yeah.
So that just felt really icky.
It is. Yeah, it's just a bit uncomfortable to see.
But my win was that I have had a great time doing other people's podcasts.
I'm glad.
Turns out I love talking.
No way. I would never have known that.
I'm such a yapper.
No, I'm joking. That's such a cool thing to do. Like, really cool. Well done.
Thanks.
Proud of you.
What's your win?
I think I spoke about it briefly in another episode, but I just really feel like I've been putting some effort into my platforms recently and trying to do some good. So that's my win. And I'm proud of myself for that.
Nice.
Simple, short, sweet. Yeah.
I think you're nailing it.
Thank you.
I've been loving the content you've been putting out.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. Is that your American accent?
It was one of them.
One of many.
I can probably do. I actually don't think I can do a good American accent.
Does each state have a different accent? No.
Well, I feel like this like South American, and then you've got like New York.
Yeah.
No, I haven't been studying accents in my hyperfixation, by the way. This is just me going off what I've seen in movies.
New York.
New York.
What's the New Yorkian word?
I don't know, but I saw an Italian New Yorker kid the other day on TikTok, and he was like, Guys, can you stop calling it prosciutto? Like that. Okay, that was terrible, but it was just so funny.
What's it actually called? Prosciutto.
He said it in. He was like, "It's prosciutto," or something like that.
I just rolled my R. I feel like I can never do that.
Oh no, she can't do it.
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto. Oh my gosh, you're developing.
No,
You're like having some kind of like breakdown.
Wobble. On that note, breakdowns, wobble.
Wobble. You want my wobble?
Oh, I was gonna just shoot mine out there.
Do it.
I think I need to drink more water. That's my wobble. I'm
Here you go.
feeling it.
I warmed it up for you.
I don't know if that's a mix of sweat or H2O.
Sweat and condensation.
I just feel like I need to drink more water because I'm very dehydrated and I notice it, but I don't like the taste of water unless it's ice cold and I've just brushed my teeth. Then I really like water.
That's weird. That's when I least like water.
That's when I love it. I could chug it then. But otherwise, I don't drink enough water. The only drinks I actually drink in the day: coffee, iced coffee, maybe like a matcha, maybe a Coke Zero, then a tea or a coffee in the evening, and then I'll have a glass of water after I brush my teeth before bed. Sometimes, not all the time. And I need to work on that because I feel like my skin would be a lot more hydrated because I have really, really, really dry skin. So I feel like it would help my skin, it would help my energy levels. And yeah.
Water does really help your energy levels.
Yeah. We're like plants, you know?
Get a water bottle that you like.
But I don't like the taste of water, so it's not the water bottle.
Do you know what the issue is?
Tell me.
When we were cavemen... We're not doing that this episode.
We're not doing that.
We're leaving cavemen
They used to just
in
open
the
their mouths
past.
when it rained.
No. I don't think that would be effective.
No, maybe not.
Maybe like going to a lake, but then wouldn't you just die from
disease? Anyway,
to be fair, what was the life expectancy? Like 12 probably. Anyways, my wobble.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough about you.
I
want to talk about me.
Yeah, go for it.
My wobble. That was kind of my wobble.
The podcast situation.
Yeah, but the other thing that's really annoying me right now, not annoying, just kind of, it's bugging me.
Yeah.
There's a massive spider in my bathroom.
It's bugging you.
It's
get it?
bugging me.
'Cause it's a bug.
Yeah. It's making my skin crawl.
Spidey.
It's kind of casting webs around, and the idea of walking into, like, to go to the toilet in the dark.
Imagine you felt like crawling up your leg.
Well,
or like you walked into the web.
Did I say on the podcast about when I was sat watching TV in the dark?
I don't think so.
It was like a couple months ago now. I was sat watching TV in the dark, and I turned the TV off, and I was just on my phone for a bit, and it was pitch black, and I just felt something crawl on my leg, and I just like flicked my leg because I was like, oh, and this thick black spider just scuttled away across the sofa, and then I was like using my phone flashlight because like I was trying to find it.
I've literally got like goosebumps.
And there was just this shadow of it crawling on.
Did you find it?
Yeah, and I did suck it up the Hoover, which apparently they lay eggs in there and then tiny spiders crawl out.
Great.
But the reason that I'm, just maybe I should just kill the spider in my bathroom, but I have that thing in my head constantly of like, imagine being killed because you're just tiny.
Yeah, it's more scared of you than you are of it.
Yeah, and that poem that's like, to be what's it? It's like to be killed for the price of being small or something like that.
Oh.
And I just get so sad about it. And I think that spider had a family.
Okay, but
He had a family.
I don't think he's got
Thing is,
feelings.
like, where do we draw the line? Because
like, then there'd be endless spiders in the
are
world.
you going to be sad if a maggot dies? Because it's a maggot.
No, and I would not be scared if it's a spider, or sad if it's a spider either, because a spider is a spider, soz.
But then a life is a life, and like, you know.
It's how far are you going to take it? I don't think
Well, this is
spiders
the
have
thing.
brains or feelings or emotions.
They do.
Spiders? How do you know? Have you spoken to one?
Because research.
I'm going to
Apparently, the reason they run towards you is because they think you're going to protect them.
No.
That's probably not true. Did you know dogs can get depressed? Apparently 75% of house, like, what's the word?
Dogs.
Domesticated dogs are depressed.
I've seen the videos where dogs get really sad when like their brother and sister dogs pass away and that. I can't.
I actually can't. Any reel or TikTok to do with dogs no longer being here, I have to scroll. I can't watch them. I get way more sad about that than I do about people, and it's really bad.
That's not good.
Well, I don't know why. I just feel so attached to every single dog ever.
I think it's because they're just so like helpless.
To be fair, if I see a reel about someone grieving someone, that does make me sad. But I don't think
we're taking this out of context now. Dog videos make you sad,
but to the point I will cry at them.
Oh,
I wouldn't really cry at.
Okay, I'm not actually going to say
else.
it because it's just going to make this episode like really depressing. You know when like dogs get their last meal?
No, stop it right now.
Sorry.
Stop.
That was really mean of me to say.
Those videos.
Well, I don't know why I'm laughing.
No.
I'm laughing because I'm like uncomfortable.
You're laughing because you've upset me.
I am.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, back to spiders. They don't experience emotions like humans do. All they experience are hunger, fear, and the drive to reproduce.
So you're putting them in fear?
They wouldn't know. It's too late. By the time they feel fear, they're already dead.
Okay.
They have small brains.
One of my best friends, Flora, she's a vegan.
Yeah.
And she's got the worst arachnophobia. Like, she's terrified of spiders.
Yeah.
And she was at mine, and we'd all had a little bit to drink.
Yeah.
And she went in her bag, and there was a spider in her bag. And she literally screamed and like put her hands over her head and was just like rocking back and forth, going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I was like, what is it? What is it? She was like, a spider. And like it started running down the stairs.
Oh, no.
And she was like, don't kill it, don't kill it. And I literally just hit it because I was like, she's going to freak out otherwise.
Yeah.
And she just went, no. And I went, Flora, it had to die. And she just went, okay. And we moved on.
Had to.
I was like,
to be sacrificed.
Flora, it had to die.
The end.
She
Don't
just
even
accepted
try.
it. It was like she was so upset until I was like,
her.
Flora, no, it had to happen. She was like, okay.
I understand.
Yeah.
Bless her. That's so sweet.
It was, yeah. Because her fear of spiders is at the point where like it's not funny.
bad.
It's not like It's like
She can't function.
yeah. It's like me with the Victorian era.
So,
No.
should we do a whole episode on that?
No, I can function with the Victorian era. I don't need to do
Just about.
exposure therapy.
Anyway, this episode is about
You, not
you
us.
guys.
It's about your dilemmas.
So we need to stop yipping away.
Yip yap yopping.
Yip yap yap and yap.
Yap yap yap. Do you want to get the dilemmas up,
language.
Dylan?
Yeah, let's do it because we asked you for your problems and we're going to solve them for you. We're not going to solve them.
We are literally God. We are
we
higher
are
powers.
all-knowing.
We will fix everything.
Joking. Take everything we say with a pinch of salt because
I'm starting a cult. I don't know about you.
I'm going to bow down to you here. Sorry.
No, obviously take everything we say with a pinch of salt.
But yeah, we're going to try and give our best advice on situations and just be your online big sisters because do you know what? We haven't done that enough recently. We started off doing what's on your mind and answering a couple of questions about our topics and trying to help you with your problems that relate to those topics. And we haven't done it. And do you know what? For that, I'm giving us a red star, a red sticker.
A red card.
A red card. And the traffic light system at school? No.
Do you think we think we're above you or something? Like we
No.
don't need to talk to you? No.
No. Time out. We're going in time out. Put you in the naughty corner.
Reconnect with your roots.
Yeah.
These
You get
are
a bit-
these are
stay
our
humble.
best. These are our best friends.
Stay humble with you.
Everyone in
Miss
the comment
going on
sections.
podcasts.
I'm not. I can't be humble. Sorry. I'm just too highly successful now.
Yeah.
That was a joke. No, but like our audience are our friends, and we love them, and we really
know.
value what you say. We really value.
Yeah. You.
Yeah.
Being here.
We value you, and sometimes we come to film and we've forgotten to put a question thing on our story, and that's why we don't always do what's on your mind. But
Yeah, it's not because we don't want to, it's because we literally forget and it gets to the end of
Yeah.
the episode and we're like, oh, we haven't done that because we're silly.
at the end of the day, 50% of this podcast is us trying to have fun and have a therapy session, and 50% of it is us trying to help you.
Yeah.
And we need to do that 50% more.
I feel like every episode we're like, we need to do this more, we need to do this better, we need to do
Yeah.
this.
We're like, we're just not good enough.
I know.
But you're enough.
You're enough.
It's
you
very
guys.
hypocritical, actually.
Yeah.
We need to stop.
Yeah, we do need to stop. Okay, right now, please stop. Bye.
We're enough.
I'm joking.
We need to stop by end of episode.
Okay, I'm going to give you a dilemma and you're going to give me an answer. Here's an interesting one. My best friend changes her personality around her boyfriend of 3 months. They've only been together 3 months, but she's acting like a different person when she's around him and not her. Or like, yeah, she's just different people when she's with each of them. So what would you do in that situation?
I have two minds because
Me
part
too.
of me is like, it's quite natural that you're a different person around your boyfriend
Yeah,
as opposed to like your friends.
yeah,
But if it's to the point where you're around both people and you're not being yourself, you're being one version of yourself for this other person, obviously that means that she can't be fully comfortable, because I'm just going to use you as an example. Say you're like this girl's best friend
yeah,
and I'm her.
yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah,
Like if I think that when I hang out with you, you are 100% comfortable, you are
Yeah.
yourself, you are happy, you're calm, and that's the version of you that you are.
yeah.
And then I see you around someone else and you're acting really different and you just seem less comfortable, because I would assume that if you're acting really different, you're putting on a persona.
Got it.
You seem less comfortable, you seem more stressed, you seem like you're trying to be someone you're not.
Yeah,
Then I would worry for you, because I would feel like you're in a relationship with someone who you don't feel like you can be yourself around.
yeah,
So while I understand that you might be a little bit different around your partner, I do feel like
you wouldn't be like
a completely different person.
pretending that you like things that you don't like, or like
Yeah.
listening to music that you don't normally listen to, or yeah, I know what you mean.
If you don't feel like you can be yourself around the person that you're trying to be in a relationship with, you really need to evaluate that. And I guess
Yeah.
what was the actual question?
That was it. It was just kind of the situation. They changed their personality around their boyfriend, and they haven't been together that long.
I guess part
think-
of the issue is like you don't want to go up to them and be like, you act different around your boyfriend, because they
Yeah.
might just be like, none, it's nothing to do with you.
Yeah. It's a tricky one because, like you said, I do feel like even I do it sometimes. Like I adapt to who I'm around, whether that's in like I don't really know how to explain it, but you know what I mean. Like whether
I
it's
do
in
it
like
as well.
the inside jokes that you have, or you just kind of adapt to that person's energy, and that's very different to changing who you are as a person. So I think 3 months is still early days. You're still trying to get to know the person. I don't think you'd fully be comfortable around your new partner in 3 months. So maybe they do hold back a side of themselves that they show you. But also if it carries on that way and they like whether it turns into them starting to be mean to you or starting to push you out of their life, then that's where I think you need to speak up. Do you know what? Nothing bad comes from raising your feelings and talking about the issues that you feel like you have, because option one is like you're just going to overthink it forever and just always feel upset. Or two, you're going to talk about it and it might not go the way you want it. Okay, you'll be upset like you were in option one. Or it could get resolved and you could talk about it and be open and honest and you could resolve things. So yeah, I think there's two ways it could go and the best outcome always comes from just speaking up.
I would say I do agree, but I do think it depends how you go about it.
Yeah.
Because I think if someone were to come up to me
Yeah.
and just say, you're really different around him.
Yeah.
Like, you're not yourself around him. That feels quite confrontational, and obviously you don't have to necessarily say it in that voice, but even just saying, this is how you are, that can feel quite like judgy
like
and harsh.
Like you're telling me who I am, but
yeah. Whereas I think if you were to say it in more of like a gentle way and are like, do you feel fully comfortable around him? Because like I kind of noticed that you don't fully seem like yourself. You know, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's a good way.
It's a little bit less like, look, I'm telling you. Yeah,
I like that. That's good advice.
I just feel like, I don't know, if you want to get through to people.
Yeah,
I think there's so much actually. Like part of the reason that I think people can't seem to understand other people's views is because they just go, I'm right, you're wrong. And it's like, well, why can't you just accept that you just both think different things?
Or you can both be right, but you need to like talk about it to get to the same conclusion. That's a good point.
I will read the next dilemma. I still compare myself to other women on social media, even though I don't want to.
Interesting. Do you know what? I feel like we all do, subconsciously. I feel like it's something that you won't ever escape. Like as much as you make the conscious effort to not compare and to not pick yourself apart when you're faced with thousands of faces online, I feel like it is just human nature. Like if it wasn't on social media, it would be whoever's in your office, it would be what like friend you have that's got the new job, it would be people around you. So I think it's quite a big problem for a lot of people because we cannot help it. It's just like in our human nature, but it's how you go about it that is the main thing. It's about how you approach that comparison and whether you do let it tear you down or you just kind of accept it, or not accept it, but just acknowledge that it's there and then move on.
I think that's a really big thing, is acknowledging.
Yeah.
Being aware that what you're doing is comparing yourself, because comparison is dangerous and harmful when you think that it's the right thing to be doing. When you think that telling yourself that you're not as pretty or as successful or slim or whatever it is as someone else, when you think like that and you don't realize that, oh, I'm comparing myself and I don't need to be, that's when it's an issue, because you just start using it as fuel to be horrible to yourself.
Yeah. And you start believing that that's real. And like, that's how you should be thinking.
Yeah. Whereas if you can acknowledge, like, I'm comparing myself because it's in my human nature, but I know the facts, and the facts are that I don't have to be like her. I don't have to be like that person. I don't need to compare myself.
I can just be me, and I will always be me for the rest of my life. So I'm allowed to accept who I am.
Yeah. I just think actually accepting yourself and accepting the thoughts that come up for you, the feelings that come up for you, jealousy, comparison, anger, accepting them, I feel makes them so much less kind of guilt-inducing or strong.
Yeah, agreed.
Sum
that one up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Should we go on to the next one?
Whizzing through them.
Okay. Here we go. I've asked my boyfriend to plan more dates, but I'm now unemployed. He wants to do expensive dates.
Okay.
I actually didn't think about that. There's two sides to this one. So you've asked him to go on more dates.
Yeah, but
he's planning expensive ones.
Okay, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're in a relationship and they have been long enough for the fact that they would know each other's financial situations.
Yeah.
If you know that you have the money to do something, but somebody else doesn't, and you invite them to that thing, I think that you should pay.
Agreed.
If you are aware that it's not something they can afford, and actually, like, I feel like this kind of goes for friendships as well.
Oh,
like
100%.
If you know someone can't afford something, don't invite them to that thing.
Yeah, invite them to something else.
Yeah, not as in like just leave them out.
Yeah,
because that's horrible. But
just plan something
that the people you're hanging out with or the person that you're dating can afford.
Do you know what I always think about? You know, like people that get married abroad. It always makes me feel icky that you just expect people to pay for flights and to pay for a hotel just to come to your wedding.
Yeah, that is expensive and crazy. Yeah. I mean, I guess it would depend on the family you're from.
Yeah.
Because I think for people like us who have grown up with like families and friends that don't have like bucket loads of money, maybe if you're from like a really rich family and everyone you know has like generational wealth, then they can probably all afford to fly out.
Yeah. But I just feel like it's a big ask to ask of people. They also feel like that as well from that bib.
It's definitely a big ask.
Yeah. But no, I agree. If someone is planning the thing that is expensive, they should pay. And by asking for dates, that's completely like normal. Like you want to feel treasured and loved, and
let's do fancy bougie things every night.
Dates can be free. Dates can be going for a walk. Dates can be having a picnic. Dates can be making a cake. Dates can be watching a movie. Dates don't have to be expensive. And do you know what? I actually prefer things that aren't expensive, because when things are expensive, I feel like there's so much pressure to have a good time. Like things are so much more fun when it's chill and you're just relaxing and there's no time constraints, or I don't know, like say you go for an expensive dinner, it's not like, oh, all the food now has to be amazing because we've paid this much and we have to have hours of conversation over food and this, that and the other. Like that's a lot of pressure. So I think maybe just let him know. It's a difficult conversation, I feel.
It is a difficult conversation, but I do think like you shouldn't feel bad.
No.
And if he is aware of your financial situation, then that's on him to arrange something that's not bougie. And if he's not aware, then there's no shame in telling him, look, I actually am unemployed now. I actually don't have enough money to do this kind of thing. Could we do something more chill? You do not need to be embarrassed about that. If he judges you for that,
red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of these answers to the dilemmas will be about just talking to people. Like I feel like everything is solved by a conversation, and those conversations can be so hard to have, but once they're done, you will feel the biggest weight lift off your shoulders. So
sorry, I'm trying to drink my drink, but
silently
keep my throat away. I don't want to, like, you're saying lovely things and I'm just like gulping,
just chugging your Coke over there.
I'll read the next one.
Any picture, any question.
Dilemma. Uni not being the best time of your life.
Oh, is it me that wrote it to myself?
Is this play about me?
Uni, honestly, was probably the worst years of my life. And that is something that I've not really struggled with it because I haven't deeped it too much, but I struggle with the fact that everyone else seems to have incredible university experiences and it seems like they're the best years of their lives. And everyone growing up, I mean, say like people in their 30s, 40s will talk about how uni was, I don't know, they wish they could go back to uni one more time and they were going out with their friends all the time and they just lived their best lives. And uni was probably the worst time of my life. So it's more FOMO that I have. I accept that it happened and it's fine, and in the moment it was fine, but looking back it is a little bit of FOMO because one, I'm in like 60, 70k of debt, which is great, so that's also fun.
Love that.
Yep, love that for me. And the fact that I'm in that amount of debt for something that I didn't enjoy at all is just, that's difficult to cope with. But yeah, I went to university during COVID, I didn't have any friends. There was one girl that I spoke to for a bit, but as soon as we left uni, we didn't speak anymore. Lived at home, so I didn't have the halls experience. Didn't go out drinking once. Didn't have one night out with my uni friends because I just wasn't really into that. And also everything was closed because it was COVID. So yeah, I just feel like I really missed out on that true uni experience. And also, I didn't really enjoy the studying side of it. Like I hated doing all the essays and I hated like some of the projects and the deadlines, and it's just hard. And do you know what? I feel like everyone plays it up a lot more online. Like everyone makes it out to be the best time of their lives when really they're also not enjoying it. Like everything that we hear about university is a highlight. No one shows them crying on their bedroom floor when they've got an essay due the next morning and they've failed their last test and their friends have all gone out without them, and like no one shows that side of it. So I feel like it is a really normal experience and it's not for everyone. Like school's not for everyone, so uni's not going to be for everyone. Not everyone works in the same way where they're going to fly through their exams and they like revising and they like trying to balance a 9 to 5, or probably not 9 to 5, but trying to balance a job, trying to pay for rent, trying to have friends, trying to stay on top of your social life while still passing. Because I don't know, I'm just word vomiting here, but I think it's a very normal experience, and I think there's no point looking back and thinking, oh, I wish it went differently, because it hasn't gone differently. And that, as harsh as it sounds, it is what it is. But just know you're not alone in them not being the best years of your life, and know your best years of your life are yet to come. Uni's not everything. Uni's not the peak. Uni's not the highlight.
Mm-hmm.
It's you just kind of getting your degree into your job, and that's literally all it's there for.
I didn't go to uni, but I know that there are a lot of people who struggled through uni. And you're not alone.
No, you're not alone. I think a lot more people struggle with it than you would think that would ever admit it.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, also just don't try and force it to be the best time of your life. Like if you don't enjoy that scene and you don't enjoy, I don't know, say if you don't enjoy your course, then you can always drop out, but it's not that easy when you lose the money that you've spent on it. So yeah, just don't force yourself to go out if you don't want to. Don't surround yourself with people that you don't want to surround yourself with. Just maybe romanticize it a little bit. Take yourself off to the library, solo dates, revise with a coffee in a coffee shop. Yeah, I don't know. It's such a hard one, but just know that they will come to an end quicker than you know as well. Like it will fly by. I know in the moment it feels like it's taking forever, but you will look back in a year's time and it will be over and done with. You can wrap up that chapter, leave it in the past and move on. Yeah.
So true.
Yeah. Next one is, this one might apply to you.
Hello.
I'm 23 and need to get my driver's license. I feel so stuck in my head, not wanting to fail.
Did I write that? Like actually genuinely, I'm also 20. Is this play about me? I'm 23. I'm learning to drive. I sound like I'm doing like a Love Island interview. I'm Rishi, I'm 23, I'm learning to drive. I mean, I get this dilemma. I think it's hard as well because it feels like everyone just passed their driving test when they were 17. Like a lot of people did just start driving as soon as they could. And that's great for them. But you can't be mad at yourself because you didn't. Like, you can't go back and change it.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's my approach to everything in life. Is like you can't go back and change it, so there's no point worrying about it.
Also, do you know what? I was having this conversation with my friends at the weekend because I went out driving, like to do some practice. And I was like, I've actually just told myself that I am going to fail my first driving test.
And just accept that.
Because I either will and I'll be like, I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Or I'll put
pass.
less pressure on myself and have more chance of passing.
Yeah, and then be like happy at the surprise.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's two outcomes then. I expected to fail and I know that it's okay that I failed because actually not that many people probably pass first time.
No, my sister didn't pass first time.
Mm.
I can't remember what she did. She did something really funny. Like went through a red light or something.
My friend's boyfriend literally did his whole test and was like, would have passed it. And then I'm pretty sure it was like literally when he was driving back into the test centre, he like either cut a corner or didn't stop when he should have or something. It was literally at the very last second. But it just depends on your instructor as well.
Yeah.
Oh, instructor. What do you call them? Invigilators?
Invigilator.
It just depends on...
Yeah, I genuinely do feel like it's just luck of the draw. Like, it also depends who else is out on the road as well.
Yeah, if you get an absolute lunatic who really puts you off, well, yeah, you might fail. But this is why you can't put that much pressure on yourself, because it's not like you can get 100% guarantee you are going to pass if you do this many hours of practice.
Yeah.
There is always a chance. Like, most of the people that are driving on the roads now probably wouldn't pass a test because there's so many things that you have to be so specific about that are so affected by what's happening in the moment anyway. 100%. So you just got to be... what I'm doing is going into it telling myself that I'm going to fail, but not in like I'm a failure, just in like that
is what it is. And if
I'm probably not going to pass the first time, and that's chill.
Yeah. You can retake the test literally as many times as you need to. There's no limit. So you'll pass it one way or another. Yeah. And it's okay if it's taking you a little bit longer because you'll get there in the end. Yeah, There's no time scale. You're on your own time scale. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. Do what works for you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Next question. Do you want to ask it?
I will ask it. Where is it? I feel like people will unfollow me if I start talking about myself and lifestyle on Instagram.
Right. I actually low-key love this question because I am such a big believer of it's your life. It's literally your life. Do what you want to do with your life. Who cares what anyone else thinks? If anyone else unfollows you, so what? You don't want them around you anyway. Yeah. If someone judges you, so what? You don't know what thoughts are going through their head. It's their judgment to deal with. They're the one thinking about it. It doesn't affect your life at all. So you're telling me you're gonna not do what you want to do just because someone else is having a random thought that you don't even know they're having that thought? Like, what? It's your life. Do what you want to do.
Also, you're not interested in everyone else's life, so everyone else is not going to be interested in your life, but there will be people that are interested. Yeah. They're the ones that will follow you. They're the ones that will engage with your content. They're the ones that you need to think about. Yeah. Don't try and impress people that are never going to care in the first place.
Exactly. You don't like everyone, so it's okay if some people don't like you, but don't let that hold you back. Like, not being liked is not a negative thing.
Also, people unfollowing you doesn't even necessarily mean they don't like you. Like, while I was saying that, I was like, I mean, I've unfollowed people in the past for so many different reasons. Yeah. It might be because your life is actually really aspirational and it's making them feel worse about themselves, so they unfollow. It's not your fault. You're not doing anything wrong. No. It might be because, people follow people just to unfollow them, or like follow them
to get a follow back.
To get a follow back and then unfollow them. Or people unfollow people because they want their following to be lower than their followers.
Yeah. So just unfollow random people.
So they unfollow random people who they're not like close with or whatever. So you can't look at a person unfollowing you and go, oh my god, they hate what I'm putting out, because they're probably not even thinking about it.
No, not at all. And at the end of the day, like, you just need to do what you enjoy. If you enjoy making content, if you enjoy filming your life and it makes you excited to get up in the morning and it makes you romanticize the little things, do it. There's no, what's the word? There's like nothing holding you back. And also, if you don't try, you'll never know. Like, you can try for a year, love it, and it could be the best decision you've ever made. You can not try it, and in a year's time you'll just keep wishing that you did try in the first place, and then a whole year has passed. Mm-hmm. So just do it. There's literally nothing to lose. Yeah. And so what if anyone judges you? One, they're most probably not judging, they're probably just jealous because they want to do it themselves. They don't have the confidence. And two, it's your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
It's your life.
Should we do another one?
Your turn.
The pressure's on. Pressure's on. Okay, last one. I really like one of my friends. I miss her all the time. I think I like her more than a friend. What do I do?
My initial thing is like, tell her. Obviously, that could make the friendship a little bit difficult if she's either not feeling the same way or just like...
Didn't think about that.
It isn't. Yeah. I'm assuming that person's a girl.
Yeah, isn't.
I guess if your friend's not gay, then that could be difficult.
Yeah.
Because
it brings in a dynamic that they've not dealt with before.
Well, then you risk affecting the friendship. Yeah. But it's the same with like a male and female friendship.
Yeah.
Same with any friendship.
Yeah.
If you say you have feelings for someone and they don't have feelings for you,
Then it gets a bit awkward.
that is scary. I guess, okay, a few things. One, yeah, is it going to eat you alive that you
don't
never
say
said it if
anything.
you did never say it?
Yeah.
And also,
Like,
are they giving, sorry.
No, I was going to say, like, weigh up the risk of losing the friendship over whether you want to pursue the relationship.
Yeah.
Carry on, sorry.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
and are they giving you signals that they're feeling the same way?
I feel like that could be quite hard to read.
Yeah, definitely. But I do feel like with girl friendships, you can kind of tell when you're flirting with each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never really experienced it.
No, neither have I.
But I did have a friend that did have a crush on me.
Oh.
And
check you.
Actually, this is probably not helpful for this person to hear because it actually did end our friendship, kind of.
Oh,
Well, it didn't
really?
really end our friendship, actually, that's not fair. But it was one of the sort of things that, because I didn't feel the same.
I feel like that's
not helpful. But, I mean...
Everything happens for a reason in life, and I really fully believe that 100%. So if you are meant to be together, then you will be together.
Yeah.
Like, the universe works in its weird ways, whether it's now, whether it's 10 years down the line, it will work out if it's meant to work out. Whether that's you announce your feelings now and you aren't friends anymore, and in 5 years your paths cross again, and then you realise that everyone actually did feel the same way, and it was just, I don't know, teenage emotions that got in the way and
also,
all of that stuff.
If you don't acknowledge it, you might end up putting barriers up because you're trying to not acknowledge the way you feel about this person, and then you might end up getting less close in terms of the friendship anyway.
Yeah.
Like, if you like them more than a friend, I mean, also you can still have a friendship. Like, you can say to them, like,
Yeah.
I wish that, or like, in another life, I wish we could be together.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to look at you as I say this because you already have lesbian allegations.
Yeah.
We're not really together.
Deeply to this right now.
In another life, JC, we would be together.
In my dreams.
No, but like, you can still be, like, I have a friend who, one of her friends, male friends, has told her that he really likes her, and they're still friends.
Yeah. I feel like as well, once you kind of hear in like concrete, what's the word? Like, you hear the statement that they don't like you back, then you can kind of start getting over it.
Yeah.
And you will get over it. I know that things feel like the end of the world when they don't go how you want them to go, but if they don't like you back, that's for a reason, and they're not the person that you're meant to be with, and you can't like go about trying to change them as well. I feel like that's really important. Like, respect their boundaries, because if you don't respect them, then you will 100% lose that friendship. So
this is why, okay, when I was saying about the friendship I had, that one of the catalysts for us not really being friends, it wasn't because I was like, what the hell, you have a crush on me, freak? Like, that, it wasn't like that at all.
Yeah.
Like,
it was
I don't think back then I even thought about my sexuality at all.
Yeah.
But it was just like boundaries that were the issue.
That got crossed.
Yeah, like I would have felt the same no matter the gender of her. So
no, I get that.
I think as long as it's like boundaries, as long as you're not being like, I like you, I like you, I like you, I like you, like me back.
Yeah.
Like, if you're being respectful, then
you're more than welcome to announce your feelings.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we should sum that up in a more positive note, because that was a lot of like dun dun dun. But what's meant to be will be. Always. Maybe like test the waters a little bit. Just try and gauge how they're feeling as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you can't, or if you aren't getting any signals, maybe just tell them. And it will be the scariest thing you do, but it could also be the best thing you do. And if it's not the best thing you do and you don't get the answer you want, then that's okay. And you will find someone that loves you exactly as you are, and that deserves you, because you are something magical that deserves to be cherished. So don't change yourself to fit one person, because there'll be a person out there that loves you for you. Perfect.
True that.
Maybe we should do a part 2 sometime.
Yeah,
if you have any more
this was
dilemmas.
Like a fun, also interesting episode, I feel.
Yeah. But we're always here to give our unsolicited advice. Always.
Yes.
And on that note, we'll see you in the next one.
We love you.
And we'll leave you to have a wonderful, magical week. And if it's not wonderful and magical, it's okay, because we're here for you always.
Yeah.
And we are, words.
And we are words.
And we are words. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye.